Next up, Nation, another news roundup starting right now with all the updates on the Commanders. Quick, direct, and no-nonsense information. If you're new, subscribe now and make sure you don't miss anything about the team. Don't forget to leave a like button so I can continue making videos. Next up, the latest update, the news that's shaking up the pre-draft. Rutgers quarterback Ethan Kaliakmanis has scheduled an official visit, top 30 visit, with the Commanders. At 6'3" and 222 pounds, he's the physical prototype the NFL is looking for. At 22 years old, he's coming off a solid season with 3,123 yards and 20 touchdowns. He had one of the best long pass ratings in the country. Arm strength and vertical accuracy are his trademarks. Currently, he's projected for day 3 of the draft, or even as an undrafted free agent, UDFA. But why waste a top 30 visit on a guy who might not even get drafted? Because Peters knows the backup QB market is inflated, and securing young, cheap talent is pure gold. Let's be realistic. Marcus Mariota renewed for 1 year, but at 32, he's not the future. And after what we saw from Sam Hartman last preseason, it's clear Washington doesn't have a viable long-term backup. We expect Jaydens to play every snap, but his playing style, running and exposing himself, demands a backup who can keep the system running. With only 6 draft picks, using one of them on a backup QB could be risky. The ideal plan would be to entice him as an undrafted free agent with an aggressive post-draft offer. Bringing Kaliakmanis in for a visit shows the Washington Commanders have learned their lesson. We can't rely on luck. Having a young player with a strong arm who can be honed by our new tactical scheme is the smart move. The goal is to have a solid backup that we hope we never need to see on the field, but who knows exactly what to do if the phone rings. And you, do you think it's worth spending a 6th or 7th round pick on a backup QB, or should we focus 100% on other positions and try to get Kaliakmanis as a free agent? Dude, leave your comment below.
Let's change the subject. The news that's making NFC East rivals' hair stand on end. The Washington Commanders lead the league with $314 million invested this offseason. That's the highest amount in the entire NFL. But here's the trick. Peters gave a masterclass in contract structuring. The contract is for $100 million, but the impact on the 2026 salary cap? Only $9.2 million. The $60 million extension seems hefty, but for this season, the impact is a mere $11.9 million. This means that Peters pushed the financial burden to the years when the NFL salary cap will rise drastically, ensuring the team has elite talent now, without going into the red. Pay attention to this fact. Even after being the team that spent the most, Washington still occupies the top 3 in terms of salary cap space, with $56.3 million available. That's surreal. With that money, the door is wide open to bring in Jawan Jennings or make a blockbuster trade in the draft. Peters still has plenty of money left over to pay the rookie draft picks and assemble a top-tier practice team. While other teams are cutting veterans to meet their targets, the Commanders are going shopping with cash in hand. Not everything is eternally rosy. Peters protected 2026, but 2027 will be the year of tough decisions. Terry McLaurin will have a $34 million impact on the salary cap next year. This explains why there are so many rumors that this could be our captain's last dance in D.C. The strategy is clear. Maximize the roster while Jaydens is still on his cheap rookie contract. It's the perfect window of opportunity to pursue the Super Bowl. In my opinion, what Adam Peters did this offseason was impeccable. He brought in the best edge rusher available, secured the best left tackle, and still kept $56 million for emergencies. Washington has gone from being a supporting player to being the financial protagonist of the league. Do you agree with this strategy of spending now and dealing with 2027 later, or are you worried about McLaurin's future? Share your honest opinion below. Next, to wrap things up for today, The internet broke today with a photo of Rachaad White wearing an all-white uniform with burgundy details and a matte white helmet, posing triumphantly in front of the U.S. Capitol. Many fans were blown away by the neoclassical design, but the more observant noticed the Google Gemini symbol in the corner of the photo. Yes, the image was generated by artificial intelligence, but the impact was real. Comments range from "simply impeccable" to "I need those shoes now." This shows how hungry the fans are for an identity that connects the team back to its Washington, D.C. roots. But it's not just about style. White's arrival is strategic. He and Jaydens were teammates at Arizona State, and that college chemistry is what coordinator David Blow wants to exploit. White isn't just a replacement for Austin Eckler. He's an evolution. He runs, catches passes, and understands Jaydens' rhythm like no one else. With references to Greco-Roman culture and the golden age of the Super Bowl in the 80s and 90s appearing in the marketing concepts for the new stadium, the all-white look seems like the logical step for a franchise that wants to be modern without forgetting its past. Whether this uniform is real or just a brilliant concept, one thing is certain: Rachaad White has already figured out how to win over the fans even before taking the first hit. He brought the energy of the DC streets into the locker room. Adam Peters is building a team that doesn't just want to win games, it wants to be the most iconic brand in the NFL again. With $61 million still in the bank and a draft coming up, the uniform is just the beginning of Washington's new look. What did you think of the all-white look with the white helmet? Is it the future, or do you prefer to keep the tradition of solid burgundy? Next, Commanders, thank you for watching. Did you like the video? Leave your like, subscribe to the channel. It's very important that we're in this together. Thank you for everything, and let's go Commanders!